This is Slide Into Your DMs,
the podcast about sex, love, and dating
in a digital world.
With Brian Macduffee and Maggie Mayfield.
It's going to be so hard for me not to do your accent.
You know, it's funny, actually. I just heard a study that's actually a sign of mental illness.
Oh, I believe
Is
it.
when we do a British accent.
My boss says, like, oh, sorry, it's my autism coming out.
Yeah.
It's my autism.
And you're like, you're making a joke, but there's some truth.
No, literally, everyone does it. And everyone apologizes for it. And I'm like, it's more annoying when you apologize for it than when you do it.
Do you like the C word a lot?
Cunt.
Yes.
Cunt.
Yes.
You're cunt. It sounds like you put an O in that motherfucker. Cunt.
That's just like the northern way of saying it. I like cunt.
Cunt. I was in Scotland last year, and as we're walking around, there's a guy probably high on something, and he was like, I'm a cunt, I'm a cunt, I'm a country boy.
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
I think that's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
high on fucking talent. That's a bar, dude. That's amazing.
I was like, this is, yeah.
You should
I
have
was
started
at some bar,
beatboxing.
and everyone's drinking, and we're all having a good time, and some guy turns around, and he's like, that freaking cunt. And I was like, oh my, it was just very
Oh my.
And he was like, oh, American. I was like, no, keep going, I love it.
I do this thing where my mum hates the word cunt, and I am forever just going like, you're a cunt, and she fucking hates it.
You're a country mum.
Country mum.
Why does she not like it?
The word cunt. Well, she doesn't like swearing, which makes us all swear a lot more.
All right.
I'm glad we could open with this then.
Make me feel comfortable. It's like being at home.
Yeah. Where are you from in the UK?
London.
Whoa,
shit.
which is
Yeah.
like
It's like a real
the
place.
OG New York. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, OG New York, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys have a London here. No, you have like 3 Londons here, I think.
Where?
What? In America?
Yeah, in America. Like 3 places called London.
Well, see, that blows my mind. Yeah, look that up, Brandon, because I know America's whole thing is like, we're supposed to hate you, you know? Like, we did so many things not
maybe
to
I'm
be
lying.
like England. Yeah, we got a Paris. I know we got that.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
Paris, Texas, right?
Yeah.
There
No,
are
I'm-
3 cities named London in America.
Oh, my God.
One in
Where are
Ohio,
they?
another in Arkansas, and one in Kentucky. London, Kentucky was right by where I went to school.
I'm
That
from
makes
London,
sense.
Kentucky.
That makes sense, though, does it not? They would be in those places.
I like how it doesn't cross the Mississippi though. Because further west, they were like, forget this, we're not.
Was that Christmas Land?
Christmas
London,
Island.
Christmas Island.
What?
It's a magical place.
What does
When
London
did you
mean? Does
when
it
did
mean
you move
something?
here? When did you move to the States?
About 5 years ago.
Where did you go?
I landed in New York and then stayed there for a bit, and then Jersey, and then Boston, and kind of like from Boston did like a road trip down to here.
To
pretty
Austin.
much, yeah.
From Boston to Austin.
Austin to Austin. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, America is a weird place. Like,
Go on.
Yeah.
it's a weird place. It's like every time, you drive like, I don't know, every city I drove to, I felt like I was in a different country.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
like so different
Yeah.
from city to city. Like, I don't like, it's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
really like 4 countries in one country.
It feels like
you know?
it, like for real.
Yeah.
And I like had like a lot of weird experiences with like big. I don't want to say redneck. Is that allowed? Can I say
Yes.
Yeah.
You can call them
Is that- are you allowed
dumb
to
fucking
say that?
hicks for all
We
I
said
care. I don't
cunt,
give a
and she's
shit.
like, can I say redneck?
Yeah,
I'm like
dude,
big vested.
call them stupid crackers. You can call them whatever you want. I don't give a
Yeah, I
fuck.
had like a lot of experiences with rednecks, which was so strange because I feel like they see my tattoos and then they just come up to me and like started talking to me. And so like
Wait, what do they say? Is it like pickup lines or like, hey, girl, I like your tattoos?
pretty much I like
Yeah.
your tattoos.
It's not- you
Where'd you
like-
get those done?
You like Lone Star? Yeah. Yeah.
That's my favorite American accent I've ever heard.
That's actually one of my favorite things.
What?
Is to ask like people from like London and Europe and stuff, like, you got an American accent?
The accents
And they
are
always
hard.
laugh. They always go, ha ha. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go,
Is
can I
it
hear
true
it?
that there are American parties in Europe?
We have like red cup parties.
Yeah.
Where we're like, oh, it's like a frat.
And you serve a lot of popcorn. It's like, it's a thing.
I haven't heard the popcorn thing, but we've done like the like toga frat parties
Yeah.
where we're like, and we get like red cups that you have to specially order online because we don't have
Online?
those. Yeah,
Really?
you like go on
Wow.
Amazon and like search red cups.
And then the whole party's
How
just
much do they
so cute, like
cost?
red Solo cup. I'll
Yeah.
fill you up.
And I tried to make Kool-Aid when I was in England. I think I made it wrong though because it tasted real bad.
Yeah, you
It tastes
didn't
real
add
bad here,
sugar.
too.
Yeah.
You gotta add sugar.
I just put
Yeah.
the packet in water.
Yeah, you gotta add sugar. Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
it's funny. The whites don't even know how to make it. You know? Oh man, crazy.
So you've been in Austin for a year and a half. You were telling me.
Yeah.
How are you liking it? How are you adjusting?
I mean, Austin's really cool because it's just like such a creative city.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like since we've been talking about England, I've got more English.
Yeah.
Baby, you're already
Very
as English as they get to us. You know? You're the only English
No, I
person
feel like
I know at this point.
people are like, so they always think I'm like Australian or like South African or.
Oh,
Well,
then
aren't
they're not
Australians, England's people? You know.
I mean, they were. We don't
No.
talk
you
about
know,
it.
aren't they basically the same thing?
Feels-
Like, aren't we you guys just with a little more freedom or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Aren't, yeah. All right.
listening.
Just
Do you care about
different
the
accent.
royalty at all?
Ooh, interesting.
I don't think I've ever really.
Only
like-
because Kate Middleton was missing and then they found her.
But I did. So Americans
Wait,
have been
wh-
telling me this information. I had no idea. And then someone was like, "Yeah, your
Wait,
king
will you
has
look that up?
cancer," and I was like,
Yeah.
"I didn't know that."
Yeah.
She went.
It was like a-
wait, what do you mean?
No, it was
missing?
like
She was
a
like missing for 40
conspiracy.
days or something.
How
It was
does
a
the
long
queen
time.
go missing?
Not the queen.
Princess,
the
whatever.
Duchess, yeah. Is she princess? I don't know.
I really don't know.
It doesn't
You know
matter.
more than
but
me.
you know, like,
Yeah.
how do you just? Did she like try to escape?
They were thinking that William had this affair and that she was in the hospital for some surgery. He wouldn't visit her, and then she just disappeared. So no one was going to the hospital. They couldn't find her anywhere, and she just resurfaced
And then
yesterday.
they put out like a
Problems in the
picture that was
palace, dude.
edited or
Yeah,
something.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm
Ed-
muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
This was the big scandal. I'll try and get
Yeah.
an image up, but like you can see that the hands are like edited on these family photos, and then
Yeah.
they had to just come out and she had to straight up like apologize and be like, I was kidding. I just wanted to try out Photoshop. It seemed fun.
Yeah, it's,
So, like,
yeah,
you can-
if you can
Yeah.
be able to, how are you going to be royalty and not be able to pay like the best Photoshop guy? You know, like she just hired like her nephew
Someone
or
on
something.
Fiverr.
Yeah, yeah, exactly
Yeah.
for $16.
I mean,
Yeah.
it still looked pretty real to me. I couldn't really figure out what they were talking about.
yeah, I'd fall for that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Someone did an overlay where they basically found this photo of her, and it's with some like old British guy, and so they photoshopped him out, slid the arm behind, and then slid it. So they said it's like you can kind of tell by the
That
like the
kid's
curve
arm.
here.
Yeah.
His arm is a little weird, and her hand, like his body bends in right there weirdly,
yeah.
which doesn't normally happen
like
on
he's
humans.
popping a
Yeah.
hip.
Yeah, or he's just got a dump truck. though.
Man, whoever
Yeah.
figured that out has too much time on their hands.
It
though.
was like a whole
For real.
conspiracy.
That's too much.
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
for like a month.
I feel like I
wanna
want
say.
to get more into conspiracies.
No, you don't.
Like-
No, you don't. It's a
I don't
dangerous
know.
path. Dangerous path.
I feel like there's so much I don't know.
Sooner or later, you're just gonna start hating Jewish people or something. You
I mean,
know,
that's
you know?
already a thing. I mean.
Yeah. Dude, I have a friend who believes in a flat Earth.
Yeah, I have a friend that does too.
That's the one that kills me the most.
Why?
Because that's like not even a conspiracy to be freaking out for. You
But
know?
the best thing to do is to just agree with them and be like, "Oh my god, I know, right? It's crazy."
Never,
And
never. I fight
I
him.
do
I
you,
get
fight
it's
him
one.
so
all the
much
time.
fun.
I dated one. I didn't know it. We had already moved in together, and he did one of these things. Yeah, his dining room table slid open, so there was like a compartment underneath it, and he pulled out all of these maps and started talking to me about this like dome theory. Have you heard this?
I've heard the dome at the bottom
Yeah.
of the water.
No, that like we can't even get out of the atmosphere, never went to the moon, the flat earth, the reason that the
stuck in
water
the dome.
airplanes move like this because it's actually flat. And
Yeah.
if the shark, I was like, oh my God.
Dude, the guy
I'm
that
so
my
far
flat
in.
Earth,
Yeah.
Did
my
you break
flat
up
Earth
with
guy.
him? Like there and then?
No.
Stayed with him.
No.
I like imagining
Don't
too.
judge.
I like imagining too when he'd laid out
really
the
good
map.
sex.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. It was really great.
That's fair. That's totally
They're
fair.
crazy. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. What can I say?
It's ironic that like the crazy poor ones are always the ones that are good at
They're
sex.
the
He was not
Pinkiest.
poor.
He was not poor? Oh, wow, like that? That's why he had time to research flat earth theory or what?
Jesus.
I definitely worried my family for a minute. I was like, but what if? But what if?
My,
started to
my
get
dad
you?
is.
Yeah.
Your dad's a flat earth guy?
He's a
Dude, this
massive
is like a
conspiracy
secret cult,
theorist.
bro.
Yeah, it really is.
It's awful. And then my brother leaks out conspiracies occasionally. Like he's been listening to my dad and agrees. And
Like
and
which
I'm like,
ones?
I don't know who you are.
Like which ones?
Like my sister and my brother are convinced that the tap water is killing everyone, and that's the only reason that we have like cancer. The only
Not
reason.
the only. Are they saying this while eating a McDonald's cheeseburger? Like it's just the water.
Well, my
guys,
sister's
you
like
know?
a health food freak.
Yeah.
Like she has like filters in every tap, and
Yeah.
like she's.
No, I don't think tap water is good for you.
But she thinks
Think
that
about the
the
pipes it
government are
comes through.
poisoning you with the tap water,
Nah,
and that's a bit much.
I feel like you'd be able to taste poison.
That's a lot of effort.
You know, like Brandon, you want to tell your story about last night
Which one? Oh,
with the cherry chapstick?
yeah. Last night we like went out and smoked a bowl out in front of Rocky's, and then I like came back in and I was high and I put on a bunch of cherry chapstick, and I started drinking water from like a cup, and the chapstick got in the water, and by like the third sip I was like, yo, my water tastes so weird. Did someone drug me? And then I was high, so I started to get higher, and I was like, oh no, the roofie's hitting me. How am I gonna get home tonight? And then I was like, oh, you're just high, you
It's
fucking
like
moron.
having a panic attack.
Yeah, all by myself, just in the corner, like over like a 2-minute span, and then I was like, "You're an idiot. Get your shit together, dog."
I was like cherry flavored roofie.
Ooh, tasty.
Let's make it a little fun at least, you know.
Yeah, I remember I thought I was like, "This isn't very slick. Like, why does it have
Yeah.
a taste to it?" And then I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, it's my
I've
own
convinced
chapstick."
myself I've been roofied so many times. So many times.
Me
What, you
too.
wanna
Me
be
too.
Is that-
Maybe it's
What?
like an inside thing. Maybe I'm like, this is the day. This is the day. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
What's
Dude.
going to happen?
I might have told this story, but I know a lady that in the 80s used to do cocaine, and then she would go on such long benders that she would do a roofie to fall asleep. Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking wild, huh?
Where do you?
That's crazy.
That's.
I thought I got roofied when I was on shrooms, and I freaked out, had a massive panic attack on shrooms because I couldn't stop tripping. And I read that you could take a Valium and that would like counteract it.
Yeah,
Took a Valium, forgot. And it was just like, oh, I feel fine doing my own thing. And then started to feel like dizzy and sleepy. And
Yeah.
then I was like, oh my God, I've been roofied. Oh my God. And I had to remember that I had taken a
Yeah.
Valium in order to
Yeah.
be like, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
But I was like ready to call people like, I'm at home on my own, but I think I've been roofied.
Oh my
I'm
god.
fucked.
Yeah, like someone's watching you or something. Yeah. Oh, that's terrifying. Yeah, one time I passed out, smacked my head, like on the bar, and then I woke up, and the first thing I said was, I was like, "Someone put something in my drink." They're like, "No, you're just drunk."
I just want to blame everything else for why we're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm not a dumb asshole. I
Yeah.
swear. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When you were living in the UK, in London, is it England? Because there's like 4 countries in your country. There's
There
Right.
it is. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
yeah, it's
Scotland,
like Scotland,
Wales,
Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh,
yeah.
like,
We
That's
watched
Great
we-
Britain, right?
Hey, we watched Ted Lasso. We know about England.
but no,
all
but
right?
I think England is separate. I think the United Kingdom is England,
Is
Scotland,
England, yeah.
Ireland, Wales, and
I
then
keep muting myself. Sorry,
Okay, so
guys.
England is then. That's where.
I think yeah. I mean,
But it's
I'm,
the-
yes, I'm
From England, but you can also say the UK. It's the same thing.
Yeah, like you guys say Britain, and no one in England says Britain. Like you're like, oh my God, you're British, and now I say British, but I've never once said British before in my life.
You're English.
English.
Huh. You know, like the language we speak.
Yeah.
Is it like
I didn't
it'd
know
be
I
like
was
us
that
saying
close.
like American and North American, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like kind of weird. Like I
Yeah,
don't know, if
yeah.
something feels weird about it.
Okay. Okay, so in England,
I still don't fully understand it.
yeah.
I can tell all three of us
Yeah,
don't
I'm
fully
like, I'm
get it.
like, okay.
I mean, I think all 4 of us, to be honest.
I'm like,
And
all
there's
right.
there's a diagram on the screen explaining it, and
Yeah.
I still am like,
And
I don't
yeah.
understand it fully. I zoomed in more,
Yeah.
thinking that would make more sense.
I'm like,
It
you're
doesn't.
still British. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so when did you date a lot before you moved over here?
Yeah, I mean, a fair amount.
Is courting? What's courting like? Is that a thing? Like, is it
Do you think
similar?
I live in a castle?
Yeah, that's
yes,
like
you do.
like a night comes up. And,
Yeah.
I mean, courting's just like hitting on someone, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an amazing. I haven't heard anyone use that since like
Courting.
TV.
I just wonder if
Since
it's
1864. you
yeah,
know?
if it's different.
Well,
What are the
Or
dudes
do the
like?
dudes
feel
just like,
like-
bash you over the head and they're like, this one's mine.
Yeah.
You know, is that
in England they're just like more obvious and to the point. I think, like, but I don't think I ever get hit on by people I want to get hit on by.
Yeah.
So I'm always like,
Never, huh? I know. Never.
go away.
Yeah, yeah. You ever dated like an aristocrat? Aristocrat.
I've been to a castle, but I've never dated anyone.
So you've been courted, right? In
I
a
guess when I
fucking
think of
castle.
I watched Bridgerton. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like? It's not like light the candle and you're like when the candle's at this level.
I
that's when
wish
should
it
go.
was. It sounds so cool.
Yeah, that sounds romantic.
That'd be
as hell.
so cool.
Is it because someone was supervising the whole visit?
That sounds even better.
That's true.
You get a free cuck. Let's go.
She can tell me nice, sweet things, you know?
Right.
Boost
But
my
like,
ego.
I also feel like I haven't really experienced being courted, I guess, in America that much. So like, I don't know.
all
Okay,
we really
have
do
you
is
gotten-
take you to a steak dinner. That's it.
Have you gotten on the apps at all here?
I did briefly, and I went on one date with one guy, and I left his house without him realizing, because I was so scared he was gonna kill me.
Oh my god.
He wasn't. He was just a very introverted and awkward and couldn't make eye contact guy. But he gave me food, and I like pretended to eat it.
What?
And
How do you
'cause I was
pretend to
convinced-
eat it?
I convinced myself that he'd roofied my food.
Roofie, you can
This is
roofie
the thing
food?
that I convince
Yeah.
myself of all the time.
We looked that up, Brennan. Can you roofie food?
Well, you must be able to.
You can
But I
certainly
was
put
like,
arsenic in
Just
it.
add like
what if
it's
he's
salt? That's
done
crazy.
something and he was acting really weird? And so I just like exited
Follow
his
your gut.
house without him knowing, and then like text him like, I had to go.
Wait, so it was just the eye contact and the
Well,
strange
he
demeanor?
was just like really intense and really like he was like, I told my mom about you,
Oh, shit.
and like was just like, and we'd never met before.
Yeah.
But we'd been like just messaging,
Yeah.
and it just felt like he thought I was the one,
Yeah.
and I was
He
in
did
his
think you
house.
were the one.
and
That's a
I
lot
was
of
like-
He
pressure.
loves you. Yeah.
It was very scary. Didn't like it.
You're like, oh, I see those handcuffs. This is not going well.
Handcuffs, dude. That guy just wants a hug. You know? I feel so bad for him, dude. Aw.
All right. Well, that's a bummer.
You know one thing that bugs me? I know someone that does this. When people brag about, like, being good with women, you know? Like, I have a buddy that's always like, we'll be talking about it, and he goes, I do pretty good. I know what I'm doing. And it's like, it just bugs me. I'm like, I feel like
Yeah.
that's the opposite.
But that's
Yeah.
like,
Like,
the
guys that are
people
good
that
with
are
women
always
don't
like,
talk
I'm an
about it.
animal in the bedroom. Are
Exactly.
always like,
Yeah.
Always
Bad.
bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it like bugs me when he does it, you know? Like, I'm like, let other people say it for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's the flex right there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you were like, no, Brian actually fucking great with women,
Brian
you
kills
know? And if I was the one to be like, I'm so good with women, everyone's like, no.
Well,
You know?
immediately no one's believing
Automatically.
you.
Yeah,
Don't tell
that's
me,
so
show me.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
But if you're
yeah.
like, nah, guys, I'm not that good. Like,
think
then
I-
everyone's like,
Yeah. When you downplay it, then low expectation, you could do nothing but go up, you know? When you're over here like, hey, babe, I want to blow that back out. How do you know? How do you know? What if you
I
don't?
want to be able to say that.
You know?
Blow that back out.
Yeah, you know?
That's great.
You could say it to some of us, actually. Some of us might like it, you know? Like, I bet you if you said it to that guy on the date, the roofie date, you know? I bet you he would have been like, anything.
He probably would have ran
Okay.
away. That's
I think
terrifying.
he would have backed up, you know?
I mean, I'm terrible with men. I am so bad at them.
Really?
And I
I feel like you got a very good vibe about you. You're very
Yeah.
easy to talk to. You
I
laugh,
think it's
you know?
until I'm like under pressure to, in any way. Like if I'm alone with a guy that I like, then I'm like,
Dude,
but
if
I
you-
just like I don't know where do you put your hands usually when you talk? Like
on the dick.
on the dick.
It's funny,
you
if you
been
were a
in-
dude,
knob,
you would
on the
never
knob?
keep a hard on. You would never. You'd be like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do.
Well, I do. I feel like, you know, when you smoke weed and you feel like everyone's looking at you and you don't know where to, and like that's how I feel like when I'm like intimidated by someone.
Being human is awesome. Have you ever?
No,
been
but
in a
Can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
That's a good one, because you know what I do? I talk more. And as a man, that's always a bad
It's
thing.
not good.
Exactly. So
not
I'd rather
good.
be like, than like, oh, so fucking, let me tell you about my childhood. You want to hear about that? It was hard, you know?
It was
It was
hard.
rough, dude. I was like, do I go swimming today or not? You know? So I always say.
Have you been in a long-term relationship?
Yeah, I'm actually married.
You're married now.
Yeah, but separated, but married.
Nice. You know, you got to explain that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Yeah.
really, because it's always such an awkward thing to say to someone, especially if if I don't say separated as soon as I say married, people are always like, oh, congratulations. Or like, that's so nice.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm like, we're separated.
Is he here in the States?
He's in Austin.
Okay.
Did he move here with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it his choice?
I didn't steal him. He wanted to come.
No, I mean, like,
Oh, like the separation?
no.
The marriage?
When you moved to the United States, what prompted the move?
Oh. Well, I've been kind of traveling since I was like quite young, and I basically said to him, like, I'm going to move country. So unless you want to come with me, I'm probably going to end it here, kind of thing. And then he was like, I have a way to go to America. And I was like, tell me more. And so that's how we
So
ended
you
up.
wanted to get out, and he was like, let me trap you.
Yeah.
That's what I just heard you say.
Fine line between romantic and crazy. You know? Fine line.
Well, it was wild. We planned a wedding in a month
Yeah.
and just got married.
In England.
And then just moved.
Do you have cake at your wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Yeah, why
so,
are you not?
So
why are you
obviously you weren't that invested because
Oh.
like, you were like kind of looking for a way out. in
I
that
mean,
sense,
we
right?
ended up being together, like married for 5 years.
Oh shit, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the whole 5 years, because we were married for a year before we came. So we got married, and then the paperwork took a year, and then we moved to America, and then we were here for 4 years before we separated.
So you're not divorced, you're just separated.
Yeah.
So you think there's chance to ever?
Maybe. Maybe.
You guys ever talk or anything?
We're talking right now.
All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's a thing.
yeah.
No, it's we're friendly.
That's good.
Yeah, we're very friendly.
Does he ever try to be like more than friendly?
Well, I mean, he's trying to divorce me currently, so we're friendly to a point
Cordial.
where yeah.
We're
so-
just trying to get this done.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
like we still very much care about each other. But he's also like, I need to divorce you.
It's so
It was his choice?
strange. And maybe back me up with this. Yeah, it's weird to hear a man want to divorce a woman.
Yeah.
That almost never happens.
Yeah, I mean, I left him, and he's the one that wants the divorce,
Now he wants the divorce.
which I think maybe it's like because he's butthurt.
Yeah, that's the first thing
okay.
I was thinking too.
Yeah. Because I was the one that left.
Yeah, and now he's trying to be like, I'm not even upset about it, you know? Yeah. But also, if he divorces you, do you get half his shit still?
Well, we have a house together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So do you get half that house
Well,
now?
I don't want anything though. I don't.
At all?
No.
You're a better human being than I
You
am.
sound like me.
I
Just let
know.
me out.
Dude,
Yeah.
if I was a
Fully
lady, I'd be
clean.
a gold digger, bro. Kanye West would make a song about me. That's how bad I'd be. Be selling feet pics, showing my butthole, you know? Whatever
But-
I gotta do.
The only thing that I think I would want from him is help relocating back to England, I think.
You want to go back to England?
I have to if we get divorced. So he's put me in a position where it's like, if we get divorced, I gotta go.
He is butthurt.
So then my thing is like, I'll divorce you, but you have to help me.
Yeah, but like also, it's like your situation is like when your car is not registered. Like it's fine until something happens, you know?
Yeah.
Like until the cops find you, you can roam the streets for as long as you want here in Texas. Until someone comes to get you, you know?
I feel like it would be pretty quick because he would tell his company has to inform the government, and then they would just know.
Yeah, but the government's not that great, you know? A lot of paperwork. It's going to take
True.
a while to find you.
I
you
do
know?
feel like I could probably stay here for like another year,
At least, I bet.
but I want to like plan ahead.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
I
if you
don't-
were like in a roommate situation where your name's not on a lease.
Yeah, if things, yeah, because I feel like I'd have to work under the table, and I just don't want to be illegal.
That's a great point.
I just really don't want to be illegal. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds kind of fun, just for a little bit.
Well, if I did it, I'd have to like dress the part and
What's
be all
the-
shady.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
worst that happens? They just send you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst that's going to happen.
Let them pay
England.
for it.
Yeah, exactly. To England. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what it's like over there? Have you seen the food? I won't go back there.
It's funny. I actually want to go to England.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also really want to go to Scotland
Why Scotland?
just to see why they left. You know, I'm just so curious why
I mean,
they
Scotland
left.
beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I'm
why
supposed
I'm
to be
like,
there in August because they have the Edinburgh Fringe.
yeah,
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Best experience of my life.
Really?
God, I wanted to
that's
go.
cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
What?
I wanted to go with that plane ticket. Oh,
It's
couldn't right
so
now.
So
expensive.
Couldn't
yeah.
right
For
now,
me,
dude.
it's like I'm gonna go to England anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the train to Scotland.
I imagine you got a
isn't
place to
much more.
stay
Nothing,
too,
yeah.
you know, and you can just take a train. That's awesome. That's what I plan to do. I wanted to go for a week, and then I was like, of course, I'd see London. I would just like hit spots, you know, and be like, all right, seen the UK, I'm good.
I mean,
you know?
accommodation is crazy though. I've been Googling it all week, and every time we find an Airbnb too, it gets snapped up. So
Are you in the Edinburgh Fringe Facebook group thing? Okay. I was like, maybe I've seen you asking about it on there.
No, but that's a smart thing I should do.
Yes. Yes.
I would stay. Are you guys like? Did you stay in a hostel? Would you stay in a hostel for that?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to, but my sister's bougie.
Yeah, because I was looking at that and I was like,
Yeah.
it's like $15 a night,
They put the prices up during Fringe for sure.
$35 a night.
I think it's a bit more than that.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Yeah.
Now I might as well stay in the Motel 6. Y'all got those there?
No.
No. What do
La
y'all have?
Quinta.
You have La Quinta?
No, we don't.
Oh.
We don't really have motels. I didn't understand what a motel was when I came here. Everyone was like, just stay in a motel. And I had
Wait,
no,
what do y'all-
I
what
was
do
like,
y'all
what is it, like a
have?
motor hotel? Like,
Inn. They have an inn.
Yeah, it's similar
Oh,
to-
you have inns.
Like the Holiday
right,
Inn.
right. Like the nights used to be like, let's stop at the inn. Yeah. That's awesome.
tie your
though.
horses up.
Yeah. That's cool. I just imagine y'all have a bunch of bed and breakfast for some reason.
We do.
Yeah, I
a big
imagine.
B&B
That's a
country.
big, I imagine.
B&B.
Yeah. Horrible breakfast, I've heard, though. I've seen those English breakfasts. I'm like,
They're
that's
so
too
good.
much
No, English
food,
breakfast
Oh,
dude.
I
the
love
best.
that.
I'm like, that's too much food
No.
to start the day.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
crazy.
like a hangover thing you do. You like get fucked up the night before and then go have an English brekkie.
Yeah. What is Toad in the Hole?
Oh, Toad in the Hole's great. It's like,
Who named that? I hate the name. Why?
well, it's sausages in like this big like batter thing, and you just fill it with gravy, and that's it.
Sounds so healthy.
From you?
I
From
see-
the American?
Yeah, good point. I ate McDonald's twice yesterday.
That's a good day. It's a good ass day.
You should have seen how I felt about myself. I like that your sister's a health freak. I get it now, you know?
Yeah,
The food she
is.
grew up on. She's like, this is wild shit. Do y'all have avocados in England?
Yeah.
Are they expensive?
We don't have Mexicans.
At
no
all,
Mexican. We have Mexicans.
You have Mexicans? I'm serious. I didn't think you would have Mexicans.
We definitely have some Mexicans. They're not as many as here for sure, but we don't have like Mexican.
They speak Spanish?
Yeah, most people that speak Spanish speak like from Spain, or from like
With a lisp.
they speak Spanish.
Yeah.
They're from Barcelona.
Yeah.
But in London, you got people speaking Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's a very,
crazy.
like, if I remember, a lot of Middle Eastern and Asian cuisine.
Yeah, huge.
So
and then
much.
there's like a lot of Jamaican. Like a
Yes.
huge amount of like African and Ethiopian, Jamaican, like
Yeah.
big, yeah.
Isn't there a like sect of British people that they believe that like curry is one of their like national dishes?
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that.
What? Huh? Really?
Well, no, because
Well, because they colonized all of India, enslaved them, and then they took their dish, and then they've had
Yeah.
it for so
what's
many
up,
years. They're
Brandon?
like, it's ours.
I'm feeling like this is personal right
I
now.
forget y'all are like the original white people, you know?
The
Y'all,
OG.
yeah, y'all are the one that like, are like, oh, we like this. This is our culture now, you know?
But you know, like a korma curry. I'm getting more British the more we talk about England.
It's
but
cool.
a korma
It's
curry.
cool. I like it. Say your last name and then your first name real quick. No,
That's from Manchester, I think. That's like it's not even Indian. It's like the Manchester just decided.
like they were like, we'll make our own curry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a mild curry.
We'll
for,
take what curry is and then we'll do our own
Like I'm pretty
thing
sure
to
butter
it.
chicken isn't Indian.
Yeah, it's like Asian fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to write origin.
Dude, I just bought some of that like pre-made curry from Costco.
Hell yeah.
I love a pre-made curry. What is it?
Fucking
Trader
maybe less
Joe's
racist,
do
you
great
know?
frozen curries. Right.
Says India.
No.
Yeah.
Korma curry originates
Okay, then it's not
in the
korma.
Indian-
It's butter chicken then.
Okay.
I guess.
That's actually the thing I bought from Costco. It's not even curry, it's butter chicken.
Just white people food.
Just yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there are like, or maybe it's a masala, a tikka masala. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember
It's
that
like when you go out for
something's from Manchester.
It's like when you go out from Thai food and people are like, wow, what do you like at Thai food? Pad Thai. I'm like,
Butter chicken's from Delhi, India.
damn it.
I'll find the dish from Manchester.
I
I'll
swear
be
to
back.
God, there's an
So
Indian dish from
let me
Manchester.
ask you this real quick. In Britain, what do y'all think about us? Do you really do y'all hate us? Like, are women attracted to us? What's the deal there?
I got a lot of shit for living in Texas. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's like, the fuck
Oh,
are you
bought
doing
you a
in
little
Texas?
horse.
yeah.
But like, we are sort of brought up to like hate on Americans a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like a thing.
We lost that. We don't hate y'all anymore. I keep saying we should bring it back.
But isn't it like, if you see like a British person around, like, they're
So
usually
intrigued.
rowdy and annoying.
Oh,
and,
just
like,
your guys' voices. I feel like we all just like, what did she
No,
stalking?
you're like
You know?
instantly classy.
Instant.
Really?
Yeah, instant. We all love it. We love it.
I feel like when I see my people, when I see them anywhere, when I'm like on holiday or abroad or whatever, I like keep very quiet and I move away very slowly so they don't notice me, because they're like the most annoying people to be on holiday with.
Wait, why?
They're just so rowdy.
That's awesome.
They're loud.
It's great.
Drunk. I just want to have a nice little.
Just a
holiday.
tea.
I thought that was Irish, but like, I guess it's all of the English.
Is it a chicken tikka masala?
Yeah, chicken tikka masala. That's
Okay.
y'all's creation.
There we go.
But it still says
feel
the
safe now.
Indian curry invented in the UK. You know?
But the thing is we're like not brought up on English food, I guess. We are brought up on other people's cuisines. I say we, I mean people from London, because like
Yeah, it's
so multicultural.
Yeah.
I will say the English food I had in London was worse than the English food I had in Scotland.
Really?
Fish and chips I was so excited about, way better in Scotland.
I don't
Meat
like fish and
pies,
chips.
not great in London. Really? Great in Scotland. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Didn't care for it. But
What
for
was
all
the
the ethnic
difference?
food,
Really good ethnic food.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It is good. I
And
haven't
You're like
had-
waiting in these alleys to like get your food at 3 a.m. It was crazy. You could eat at any
I miss
time.
that. I miss
Is
that
there-
so
Yeah.
much.
Is there other countries that do that? Because
Well, it's like New York. Like New York is like
Yeah.
super multicultural. You can
I
get
feel like
everything
it's most of
everywhere.
America, you know? We got like kind of everything.
Like the Chinese here sucks. The Indian here
Baby,
sucks.
I work at P.F. Chang's. The
Baby.
Chinese food is...
Do you actually?
I
work
would
at
say like
Pizza?
Yeah, let's not
LA
talk about
had
stuff.
had really good Asian food, Thai food. Here it's hit or miss.
Thai is really good in London too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're high, all food is good, so...
So just be high all the time.
Exactly.
Mm.
This is a good like
Figure
meat
your
and
shit out,
potatoes.
ladies, okay?
Yeah. This is a meat and potatoes kind of place.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Texas?
Just, yeah.
I feel like that's like
You
Pretty
can't
good.
grow vegetables here. Like,
we
it's meat and potatoes. That's
we
it.
used to call Boston like people from Massachusetts were potato people
Wait, why?
because they look like potatoes and ate potatoes.
That's the first term against the whites that actually hurt my feelings. You know?
Wait, and you didn't find the Boston accent irritating?
That is my favorite accent
Oh,
Can
it's
you
the
do it?
best,
ever.
yeah.
I wish it was it like the pack the car and hard yard.
Back the car. I
the
swear to
car.
God, if you're still in this town, kid, I'm gonna knock you out.
I feel like this is the worst interview ever. We're like, just talk like an American the whole time.
Wait, will you try to
It's
do
hard.
American accent real quick?
Yeah, which
just do
one,
your
though?
American accent though.
Because
Whatever which
She
one
did
you want to
2
do.
already today.
I mean, like the one we do in England when we take the piss out of you guys is like, oh my God, should we go to Starbucks?
I also like how you just pick our worst people. you know?
But that's what you guys are like, oh,
Oh,
governor.
always. Hello there, governor. Come see me down
It's
at
that
the
all
telly.
like, bruv,
Yeah.
bruv.
Bruv is,
bruv.
but
You
bruv
and
is a great
fucking
word.
Dale.
Oh, I love
Bruv,
a
great
good
word.
accent.
A
We're on
bruv,
Jamaican
yeah.
accents now. That's what everything gonna be Irish.
Irish.
Everything I
Big
read.
ups.
That's hilarious.
Do you say
Irish.
wagwan?
Wagwan.
Wagwan, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this about England. I think y'all got better cuss words.
Waste man is one of my favorite cuss
Waste
words.
man?
Yeah. You're a waste man.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Fucking waste
I
man.
love wanker.
Wanker.
Wanker, because what a great subtle roast, you know, to saying, hey, you get no action. Great roast. What do we got? Like when we're trying to hurt, we got bitch.
Bitch.
Cunt.
We got bitch.
You know, like that's what those are like. Ooh, they hurt. You know, but wanker is like fun.
The
So
roadmen
fun.
call people pagans.
Pagans.
Like you're a fucking pagan.
Like
bro.
you're a Viking.
Like you're a pagan.
Like
And
you
then
believe in
sometimes-
Zeus.
Sometimes they'll call you a snagan, which is a snaky pagan,
Wow.
which is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
snagan.
I like Waste Man. That's a good
That
one.
is a really good one.
That's a good one.
Are
Burke
you
is real.
Are you close with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
They're-
people.
Are they still together?
Good people.
They got married like 2 years ago, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Explain. You gotta explain. It's a fucking.
I was
Like,
like,
yes, next.
It's normal. It's
Wait,
normal.
you got married before your parents did? That's wild.
I never thought about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's like becoming a mom and an aunt at the same time.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I was on FaceTime. It was lovely.
You couldn't even be there for your parents' wedding?
No, so I guess it was 3 years ago because it was when COVID was like a thing.
Okay, yeah.
And so I was.
And they were like, the world's ending, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, they were like, my mum doesn't believe in marriage unless it's for a reason, and love isn't enough. So.
What about the tax cut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like,
yeah.
taxes, good reason to get married.
Good reason to get married.
Green card,
Yeah.
good reason to get
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
She's very like, like, why would I get married for love? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
You know what's crazy though? I do get what she's saying. Like, why do I got to get them involved in my life? I get that.
but then I grew up not believing in marriage.
Yeah.
I was so mean to people when they were like, my parents are married. I was like, your parents are idiots.
Fucking stupid idiots. I wish they were smart enough too to be like,
Wait a minute.
at least they're getting a tax break. You
Okay,
know?
so that explains the green card marriage essentially. Yeah.
Well, my friends, like all of their parents are separated. And you know what all of their parents were? Married. So they did something smart, my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I get you with the, like, that fucked you up though, because my parents' thing was always like, don't have a kid young, and then I was always so scared of having a kid that now at 29 I'm like,
fuck.
I should have had a fucking kid, you know?
Well, I've only just decided I wanted kids because my mum hated children. And so I was like, my whole life I was like, I'm not going to have a kid. They'll ruin my life.
Yeah.
Because my mum told me my
It's
whole
funny
life.
as the daughter you're saying that too.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, my mum was so mean about kids, and we're just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah, a brother and a sister.
There's 3 of you? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Doesn't like kids, but I had 3 of them.
I know.
You know? Yeah.
I think maybe she did like kids.
I think she likes fucking.
My mom would say something similar though. She's like, I didn't like you till you were about 12.
My mum would always say, I don't like you, but I love you.
And that's what my mom says to
So
my
mean.
dad.
But that's why we do comedy.
Yeah,
'Cause
comedy.
None of us got enough love in our childhood.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was the firstborn son.
Yeah, my parents
yeah.
love
Yeah,
the shit out
yeah.
of me.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
My mom
that you
didn't let
have a
people
really
touch
nice
me.
just family.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Shout out my family.
Yeah.
They're too nice.
God,
Maybe I have like the
Too
opposite
nice.
effect where they were too nice. Like my mom was like, I was like, oh,
Too.
everything I want to do. She's like, you can do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll buy you whatever you want. And then here I am now.
Also, I do love your awareness about, but it's not like you have like a perfect family, you know? Like you got like your own issues in there, but yeah, to me the funny part is you're definitely the favorite.
Oh, it's like
It's yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
no, it's not even up for debate. Like
Yeah.
my sisters know, they've called my mom out for it. And she's just been like, "Yeah, that
Yeah,
fucking sucks,
I love
doesn't
them.
it? Be
I
better,
love
fuckers."
them. Yeah,
Do
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Like my parents are always like, we don't have favorites, but then we'll like kind of wink, you know. His mom doesn't even do the wink. Yeah.
My mum's told me I'm her favorite, but then I'm like, you say that to all the kids. Like, it's, it's such bullshit.
We got my dad really drunk one time and found out that I was his favorite and my sister was my mom's favorite.
Does that
And
hurt you at all?
No, to me, I was like, I already knew the answer.
Yeah.
I didn't need to get dad drunk to know that, but my sister was drunk and
Do you feel like you won?
Yeah, because my dad makes money and my
That's
mom
why.
does not. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
God, such a
I'm gonna be the
lady ass
executor
answer.
of the will.
God bless, dude.
Thinking ahead.
Maggie's going middle class, y'all. Watch out. No looking back now. Just bought a house in Pflugerville. Okay.
I was always the ugly sister. So like,
What?
Dude, your other sister must be hot as fuck. Like,
Right?
hook me up, bro.
But like my mum slipped out that once she thought that, well, she basically said like my sister was the better looking one, and she said that she couldn't tell if my brother was attractive or not. And I remember just sitting there and like the world swallowed me whole in that moment.
Oh,
God,
I
yeah.
bet.
Fuck.
Oh, I
God
fucking
damn.
bet, dude.
And so I became a stripper.
There we go.
Is that true?
Yes.
How long
Lucrative?
did you do that for? She said, look it up.
Wait, can we look it up?
I
Is that
thought
what
she
you
was
just
joking. I
said?
mean, I can find it.
No, don't look it up.
That's what I thought.
Like-
That's what I thought she whispered to you, and I was like, "Wait,
I thought
what?"
you said that.
No, I said lucrative.
Oh.
Yeah, lucrative.
Like Google
no,
it.
no,
I heard
I would
look
look
it
that
up.
up. No,
Look it up. Brian's
will.
already Googled that shit.
I'd look that up in the privacy of my own
knows.
home with a
Yeah.
candle lit. You know, you know.
That's wild.
Oh, scratch the surface. Let me talk about something crazy real quick. Y'all know Pornhub is now illegal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy,
I was
huh?
gonna ask you about that.
But
Crazy.
didn't Pornhub ban Texas? Pornhub.
Yeah, I heard
just
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard, yeah, they were
It's
just
just
like, it's
Texas.
not here. I think it's a couple states, right?
So like Texas were trying to get it so that you would put your date of birth and information in and have to sign up
Yeah.
to do to
Make it an
watch-
account?
Yeah, make an account.
Crazy.
And then Pornhub
Crazy.
were like, well, if you try and do that, we're banning you.
Yeah.
And so apparently Pornhub has banned Texas.
I mean, what else are you going to do?
interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
dude.
crazy because it's like, okay, well, we already can't get abortions.
you-
You don't
did you
want us
go
to have
on
sex,
Pornhub?
and now we can't watch porn.
Yeah, dude, it was already hyperlinked.
Yeah, it's fucking.
half the podcast I produce look up porn. Okay.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it does not work. X videos works though.
Yeah, dude,
it's like
that's what
one
everyone
website
says.
caved, and everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, we know other porn websites."
But it
assholes.
sucks because this is like one of the best.
Yeah,
you know?
I thought it was. It's interesting that you say that because I thought Texas was just saying, listen, anyone can put any birthday in there, and we can't really protect our children.
No, it was Pornhub pulled out of Texas, which is crazy.
Well, they better pull out.
Yeah,
Can't
I
get
know,
an
can't get an abortion.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. I don't like that they're like, now they're saying we can and can't look at certain things, you know?
It just makes me want to like really go hard on my Patreon right now. You know, like,
Just put porn on it?
yeah, why not?
You need a person?
I think she meant just like taking links
Yeah.
of porn and putting it on there as like a secondary website. But I like
She's
that you're a
like,
hustler.
I know.
Oh, I thought we were doing a thing.
We doing
I was
porn?
like, oh, you probably need a male counterpart.
Weird.
Damn.
Thanks. Thanks. That's always what you want to hear.
Pornhub was the only site I ever used, ever.
Yeah. What kind of
I
porn do
love
you
that
watch?
you look it up.
As a woman, I
Do you like
tend
gay
to
porn?
Mostly, you know what? Sometimes mostly lesbian.
Oh,
whoa.
really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
mostly
Are you
lesbian
curious? You
I mean, mostly I think it's just because
think we got something in common, Rose? Uh-huh.
I just don't want to think about a guy when I'm masturbating. That sounds crazy. But I just don't. Like, I want to think about myself.
Awesome.
And I don't even want a guy to be in the picture.
You ever think about putting like a mirror on the ceiling?
Just look at myself.
Yeah. 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 I mean, you never seen this is not a good reference, but American Psycho, you know? That's like his whole thing, you know? Just fucking, yeah. I mean, you know, I've thought about
That's
it too.
what I do, yeah.
I kind of like when they have like the armoires, you know? And there's like a mirror in there. It's fucking awesome. It's nice, you know?
But I feel like men, you all watch porn though, right? And women don't really.
We all try not to. I'll tell you that.
We all
I feel
fail.
like every dude I know is trying not to watch porn anymore.
But like
we
most
fail,
women
yeah.
don't.
The more I listen to y'all talk about it, yeah, you do. And y'all got your things like
I like redheads.
gay redhead, you know. I know another girl just watches threesomes, you know, like that. You guys have your specific trend you go to. I feel like us, we can just see what's popular. That
What's
one's
poppin'.
cool, you know, like that one, you know.
I think the amount is the difference too. It's like girls like, yeah, I masturbate, and they're like, yeah,
Yeah,
I did it
good
like
point.
3 times this month, and it's like I've done
Yeah.
it 3 times this
To
week.
today,
Yeah.
right now, yeah. I have no energy
It's all
left.
I'm
yeah.
thinking about
Yeah,
right
all
now.
the time. Yeah.
But I think, or this for me at least, I know that I don't masturbate often at all. But when I do, it's like hours.
Hours?
Yeah.
You're an edger, huh?
It's
Nice.
like a
Goon
really
sesh.
long time.
Do you only have one orgasm, or you go for multiple?
No, multiple.
Yeah, nice. Good on you.
And then
Jealous of y'all.
No,
you
because
can
I
do
feel
that.
like the first one's the best, and then I'm chasing the first one.
Yeah,
I
drug
get- I
addicts.
do
nice.
that. I
And
do
then you're
that.
just on a cycle, and then you give up, and you're like, ugh, and just walk away. And
Do
do
they
something else.
get less and less effective?
It feels,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you can get to a point though where you don't even do the
Yeah.
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 you just kind of
Yeah.
like that. Oh,
Well,
that's
most of the
nice.
time, I feel like my
That's so
orgasms aren't even sexual. I'm just like, okay, I know that this is going to make an
Dopamine.
orgasm,
Yeah.
and it's made an orgasm,
Yeah.
and there we go. It's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
functional.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
us, Pokemon. Awesome.
I would say
When it said it's not very effective, like you kept saying, it gets
oh.
less and less
Less
effective.
and
I was
less.
thinking
yeah.
of the fucking
Yeah,
Pokemon.
water attack. Yeah, yeah.
Used, not very
yeah.
I definitely do that more often than 3 times a month. Because a lot of times, if I can't sleep, that's my go-to.
Oh, it wakes me up more.
Oh,
It doesn't
Awesome.
put me to sleep. Yeah.
wow.
And it's
Awesome.
really frustrating.
Sometimes you're right. Sometimes it does though, because I'm like, oh, I really want to go for a run, but I'm like, maybe I'll just lay down for a minute, take care of it, and you're like, yeah, I'm good now. Let's go.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I have sex, I get annoyed when the guy falls asleep because then I'm like, and I'm
Yeah.
up for like 2 more hours.
Man, so funny. We love it.
I know.
We
Yeah.
ever put y'all to sleep, I feel like a champion.
Yeah.
I walk in my house butt ass naked, roommates out. I'm just like, what's up, guys? I'm the champion right now, you know?
I'm dating someone right now, and when we do that,
Crazy.
he talks so much when we're done. Like he just
Oh, when you're done?
Hello.
when we're
Talk.
done having sex, and he's just like, "Do, do, 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 do." I'm like, oh,
Means he really likes you.
I'm so tired.
But is he talking about sex or just about
no,
anything?
he's just like
Opening
oh,
up,
this-
I think.
Yeah,
He's
it's
probably
a-
getting vulnerable. He feels
Yeah.
like he can trust you now.
Men do that after sex
All the
They
time.
like
Yeah.
they're like, and yeah, my mom said this, and then I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you were just inside me, and now we're talking about
Oh,
your mother.
dude, I've had post-nut
Yeah.
dude. I've literally been like, I've sucked a dick before after, you know, after having sex with a lady, you know.
Like
Yeah.
I'll want to talk about sex, whereas the guy's done with sex.
Oh, I'm tapped
Yeah.
out on
He's
sex.
like, I don't care about the sex.
Why
I
didn't
want
we
to tell
do
you about
that?
my feelings.
Why didn't
Yeah.
we do that? We could have done that. Why are we talking about it now?
Yeah.
We should have brought that up pre-sex, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I like to be double hand choked. Bring that up before, you know?
I like the guy I'm seeing at the moment. He's basically has no emotions after sex, and I'm like, thank you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
so, like he's just like, let's watch TV, and like he's just gone. He's fine. Just I
Yeah.
don't have to be attentive. I don't have to
Yeah.
do anything. He's just okay. Bye.
Oh, I need that aftercare though.
very-
if he like jumps into the shower too fast, I'm a little like, ugh.
You want him to lay in the soak or what?
Just for a couple minutes.
Oh,
know
you're
what I
not
mean?
allowed
Yeah.
to leave the room. That if someone leaves the room after sex, I get very
what I want
angry.
is like long enough so that like your breath is settled. You know what I mean? And you might still be glistening, but like it's dried a little bit.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
what?
can shower.
wait.
Just give me like 3 to 5 minutes.
What's dried?
Like when it like
That's your preferred spot or what? Yeah. That's where it's safe.
he's just it's a favorite part.
I also like how you're touching your heart a little bit
It's
too.
like he's
I want you
he's
to come on my
so
heart.
Yeah, come on my heart. Yeah.
muscular.
Open me up. Come on my fucking heart. He's muscular?
So muscular.
Nice.
Do American? So I've heard different things, but for me, my experience with American men and women is that you guys don't like butt stuff as much as like British people or Europeans.
Whoa, go on.
Oh, is that big?
Yeah.
In
That's
Europe?
in England. It's like everyone does it, and it's totally normal.
Everyone's just
Yeah.
secret gay and they just don't want to talk about it, or what?
I mean, we all just do it, and everyone's fine with it. But here, it's like,
No,
yeah, you don't.
you save that for marriage.
Yeah,
For
you
marriage.
you don't do that. It's like, is that true?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
it's like it's an exotic thing, you know. It's like a. You don't do it all the time. It's a once in a blue moon, you know. You're mixing.
But what
it
about?
up.
Would you let a girl eat you out?
In my butt?
Yeah.
Please, you know. Please, God, I'll hold my legs up and everything. I don't get that's.
See, that's very like in England. I feel like a lot of, well, at least women I know, that's what they prefer doing. Like they
Hey,
like
Brandon,
doing
go
it.
ahead and look up those Fringe Festival tickets for me.
I got you.
That's where my people come from. I knew I was missing something,
That's amazing.
like in these Latino women. You
Thank
know,
you for asking that. That's such a great.
Well, I was curious.
Yeah.
Because I know that most women, and like, the guy I'm seeing, his roommates keep telling him how lucky he is because I'm, I guess, explorative. But they're like, girls don't even like sucking our dicks. Like, we have to ask.
Don't ask.
And I'm like,
you never ask.
like they said that like the girls they see, like, they don't even like suck their dicks that much. Like,
No.
the guys have to ask for it.
You don't ask. You never. You
Well,
never
no,
ask.
That's probably a Texas thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling
I
you,
don't think
best foreplay move there is sideways 69. Telling you.
Sideways 69.
Yeah.
That's a hill
'Cause-
you're going to die on.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's the
Why?
best. Because like this,
No,
right?
men don't get foreplay.
What do you mean?
The foreplay is for the women because the men come too fast.
Oh, I love it. It's fucking love it.
If I give any guy foreplay, they're immediately coming inside of me as soon as they put their dick in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, sex is just like that.
Do English people
I think about my grandma. You know, don't worry.
do English people use condoms? Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay.
Does anybody still use this?
Yes.
Really?
I think we're all really bad at birth control, but everyone's like, oh, but I know my lunar cycle and like it's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, I've had a lady tell me that before too. Don't worry, I'm not ovulating. I'll be fine.
I mean, that's what
And
a
I
lot of.
fucking believed her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
risky,
you're
huh?
still without
Yeah.
child, so
I know, sad.
Don't remind him.
Brian,
I'm infertile at this point, dude.
Brian, I
God.
want you to know in our friend group chat, they're debating who is going to get a woman pregnant first out of us, and you're highest in the running odds right
Awesome,
now.
thank you.
Speaking of
Hey,
this.
boys, thank you.
You don't think that
2024, vote
Dale's
for
gonna
me.
get someone pregnant first?
No, we gave
Nah.
him plus 300. We gave Brian plus 150. We said, like, I mean, based off odds, I guess I would be, like, minus because I have a long-term girlfriend, but we don't want kids. So,
You're smart.
yeah. Thank
Y'all-
yeah, Brian,
wait,
you
wait,
dumb
wait,
bitch.
wait. You and Erica never want kids? We talked about this before, right?
no.
We have talked. You guys don't want kids?
I don't think so.
Dude, you guys would be such good parents.
Thanks, man.
Fuck off, bro. Y'all better have kids.
I don't
dude.
know. I think if she does, she wants to adopt. She doesn't want to, like, go through the, like, arduous process of birth
Oh,
and what it does
fair.
to your body. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I have
Yes.
adopted
Yeah.
sisters.
I
get how to
already
love
love
adopted
you. Oh, okay.
people.
We're on the opposite
I
side
love
of this,
adopted
yeah.
people.
No, like I it's not because I could understand as a guy how you could be like, well, what if we're dumb? So you could just be like, well, what if I don't love the kid as much? Like, it's not mine. It's not, you're not like, he's just like me. But then it's once you live with someone who's adopted, it
It doesn't.
it doesn't
matter,
fucking
yeah.
matter.
It really
Yeah,
doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Remember, you are the favorite.
Yeah, I think that's just more because I'm like well behaved and like was nice to my mom and my
Are
sisters.
you the youngest?
No, I'm the oldest.
Oh.
And I'm born by my parents, and then they adopted my two sisters, and they're like 4 years younger than me.
Hey, so what race are you going?
What race?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'd like a tall Kenyan.
Yeah, because you can go black for sure.
Yeah, I
That's
want a
good
tall
one.
Kenyan that sings, so it's ironic.
There we go.
You know, like he looks like he's athletic, but then
Yeah.
he just loves plays and
You
shit.
could also go Asian, very smart.
Yeah,
It's a good one too.
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Korean.
Yeah.
Love the Koreans.
You can go British just so your kid could say cunt. No one
Oh,
can get
please
mad.
I'll let
have
my
a
kids
little
say
British
cunt anyway.
person.
That would be so. That would be
That's so
so funny. Just like one of your children has just a weird accent,
Yeah.
and everyone else has American.
Yeah,
in your family.
his name's Oliver
You only
Twist.
speak to
You
them
don't
in
even give him
British.
your
And
last
everyone
name.
else in
Yeah,
American.
you switch up. You're like, hello, you little cunt. You're like, Jimmy, fucking get dressed. We gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, Rose. There's a deck of cards. I just want you to pick one, and there's like 8 questions on them.
Pick your favorite one.
Pick your favorite question that you want the group to answer.
By the way, we're gonna have a quick little side conversation while you're reading them. Take your time, pick your favorite one. If they hate all of them, pick the next one. So outside, you were telling me this guy he wants to move in with you. You've been dating him for how long?
It's complicated.
That's a complicated answer to a pretty simple question.
We dated for almost a year a couple years ago, and then we picked things back up.
Oh, you went back to an ex.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for that.
Do you think
know?
that time counts? Someone was arguing this the other day, like whether it stops or doesn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, is it a pause on the timer or a reset?
Rose,
don't
you can
know.
also chime in on this if you feel.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I don't really know either.
Do you feel like you
I
guys
feel
are
like-
different people than when you dated?
Similar but better.
Like upgraded.
I think he's always been a good person, but he's like a great man now. Like, he's just really stepped into manhood. And he'll tell me, he's like, the last go, I call it round one. He's like, in round one, you were just taking care of me all the time, especially at the end. And he's like, I didn't like that. He's like, I'm supposed to do that. And so we're having a lot of conversations about what that looks like. And yeah.
God, with that statement, I feel less like a man. All I want is a lady to feed me pimento cheese in her spare bedroom.
I mean, I want to be able to take care of, I mean, because like we've hung out and I've done mini grocery trips for him. And he's like, God, I just want you to do this for me all the time. He's like, you just know that I want to eat healthy and I don't eat.
He's like, Maggie, I also got some laundry that needs to be done, some sweeping.
I mean, yeah, I just do that though. Like I can't just sit there and hang out and watch TV all day. So like if we're just hanging out, I'll be like hanging out with the dog or like the pile of clothes that are there. I'll just fucking fold them. I don't care.
Dude, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she used to just watch Lifetime when we were at school and stuff, and I could see how sad it would make her, you know? Now she has a job, and I see like a little more happiness in her life.
Yeah.
You know, like, good on her, bro.
Our big discussion was about. Also, your glasses are so cute. Our big discussion was about social media because he was like, the first time around, he's like, I felt like I had to be this person for you on social media. So we're not even friends online. I was like, it's not even a thing.
How crazy!
It's awesome.
I have a similar situation.
I told him, I was like, you're not going to see yourself on my Instagram. I don't use it that way. It's not.
But I mean, for you, it's like a business. Like
it is a bit, yeah. And that's why I was like, you might be in my stories, but it'll never be the same day.
Yeah.
Even if you
I
are.
never post that.
But I
stuff
find
same
it
day.
crazy when people are like, you haven't posted me on your Instagram or and stuff like that. Like
I've had girlfriends do that to me.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
It is really odd.
Yeah.
I actually deleted all of my pictures off my Instagram, so it's just black now. So no one can say shit.
Why do you guys care? Who cares? Just tell them, fuck off. Get out of my face. Why don't you post me on your fucking Instagram? What do you do that's so cool? At least I'm trying to do a thing. You should be posting me, you know? What am I going to post you? Like, look how pretty my friend is? Fuck off. Post my goddamn stand-up clip. How about that?
Yeah.
Help your boy.
Share it.
True.
Yeah.
Sharing's caring.
Sharing is caring. That's why I share my women. I agree. Let's do the question.
Okay. What is the most questionable thing you have done for money?
Fucking A. What a question, huh? What a question.
Who wants to go first?
I've sent pictures of my feet.
Yeah?
No. I would if someone offered. I got real fucking troll looking ass feet too.
Really?
Yeah, the stupidest thing I've done for money, the risky.
I
I
sent
don't know.
yoga pictures to a stranger on the internet where I was naked.
Awesome.
Naked yoga. What poses?
I don't remember. There was a lot. But every month or so, he would reach out and be like, can I have more? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Help me pay my rent in LA. It was great. Yeah.
Awesome.
I know.
Now, if you can do it.
How much did he pay you?
Yes, do it.
I don't want to tell you. It wasn't that much. I would say like $200.
Awesome. Yeah, I know.
I just like worry. What if they come out? You know what I mean? What if I get?
It's crazy that these guys were like doing OnlyFans before OnlyFans. Like they were
Yeah.
reaching out specifically,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'll pay you this month. Now they're probably pissed that they're like, for $15, I can see this lady instead of $200, you know? Yeah.
What about you, Brandon?
I'm trying to really think of,
That's what I'm
of
saying,
something.
dude.
Immediately I started just thinking of like dog shit gigs I've done.
Yeah.
Where I've
Yeah.
been like, why the fuck did I do that? I remember as a kid, I guess this isn't for money, but it was for like candy and soda, which is like as a kid, like someone's buying you. It's just kind of, I remember we were hanging out in the woods, like we'd hang out outside as kids. And like one kid was like crushed up a bunch of like rocks. And he was like, I'll buy you like an Arizona iced tea and gummy worms if you snort a little of this rock.
Oh my God, you did
And I
it?
snorted a tiny bit of that
That's
rock.
gotta be
Dude,
dangerous.
fucking
I know,
A.
I've never done cocaine ever. Either. That's definitely why.
You did worse than cocaine.
Yeah,
you
I
did
was
worse
like 8.
than
I was just like,
fentanyl.
I just want a fucking Monster and an Arizona iced tea. Is that too much
Now
to ask for?
Wow.
Now that you brought that up, though, this has sparked me a little bit. I have shit next to a dumpster. I have
For
shit
what?
next to a dumpster for like a fucking bag of chips or something, you know.
Somebody watched you do it.
Oh yeah, we young whippersnappers, you know. We were probably 10. I was, you know, yeah.
Was it a good solid? Like
No, horrible.
Oh.
Horrible. Rough
That's really
time.
rough.
Yeah.
And
Starburst,
without
though,
the water in the
totally
toilet,
worth it.
shit smells real bad.
Oh, it was rough. Yeah, we ran, and it was at a school that we went to,
Oh my God,
so there
you
was
didn't
still
have,
my
toilet-
shit
You just
there.
pulled your pants up and
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
going.
Dude, my cousin used to poop out little peblets and then shake them out of his pants. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I just realized what the worst thing.
There we go.
Oh no, because I was gonna say I'm not gonna do it because obviously I work in the sex industry, so like I've been paid for two really weird things. But this is
Wait,
not to do with sex. But I once was paid to poop in $1.
In a dollar bill.
In $1 bill, and I got paid. I think it was £20
I want a little
to
poop
poop in
taco.
$1. We're in England, and it was still in $1, and it was called Poop Dollar, the game, and we would put the dollar on the floor and then wait for someone to come and pick it up, and then when they picked it up, the poop
There's
would
poop
fall
on
out.
it.
And everyone would go, poop dollar! And that's the first that was the first time I ever really spent time with my husband when we first kind of met.
Holy
You pooped
fucking
in a
I pooped in $1.
He saw you pooping that dollar. He said, I love her. She's the one.
But I just thought
love
it was
her.
crazy that British people were picking up dollar bills. And they were stopping and picking up dollar bills.
I like how you think that's the crazy part. Not you shitting on a dollar bill. Or even just be able to fit your poop
Well,
on a dollar
luckily
bill.
I was like a nugget girl.
That's like the precision. You were a
I was
nugget
a
girl.
nugget girl.
Yeah, my favorite type of
'Cause I was a
poopers.
vegan.
Yeah. Love nuggies. You're pooping out little poop nuggies. Oh, that's great.
I forgot
I'm telling
about
you, bro.
that. That's crazy.
English
Wow.
people, so creative. What
Amazing.
a fucking game, huh? What a
Rose,
game you could think of,
This
dude.
has been really fun.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is a great
so
one.
much. What's your corner of the internet? How do we keep up with you and shows what you're doing?
Yes. My band's Instagram is sunspite.atx. We have a bunch of shows coming up. We're playing Mohawk April.
Oh, nice.
Which will be fun.
Check it out.
And then for comedy and other me-related things, my Instagram is rose.holy.land.
And where do we go if we want to see you poop on a dollar?
Oh, just coming to my doorstep, baby.
Hey! I like how you hit the baby, too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My name has been Maggie Mayfield.
I am Brian McDuffie.
Thank you so much, Brandon Legendre, for being the best producer ever. Creek in the Cave Studios for having us. And if you aren't already, please follow, like, subscribe, share at Slide In Pod. Thanks for watching.
Bye.